Morning everybody. Today I will teach you the first chapter, that's name is The Book That Saved the Earth. At first I want to give a brief introduction of this chapter. Okay, this lesson is written by Galileo Boyko. Who wrote this chapter? Galileo Boyko. He was a famous author. He was a famous author of children books. He wrote so many plays. And the book Save the Earth is a small play. Now I want to talk about this chapter. What? The book is a small play. It is full of humorous, fantasy and amusement, etc. Means when you read this play, that time you just feel so many fantasy, imaginary things, etc. Okay. Now I want to tell about play. Actually, it is a play. So I want to explain what is play. When you read this chapter, then that time you just think that what is play. So I want to explain this. Play is a form of literature. It is a form of literature intended to be performed before an audience in a theater or radio and TV, etc. Right? Means play will be performance at anywhere, just like radio, just like in front of audience, and just like theater, etc. Okay, and so many qualities it has, which are it has a plots, means it must have a plot, otherwise play cannot be played, right? It has a plot, characters, without characters any picture may be seen, no, right? So it has characters, dialogues, and atmosphere, means at which atmosphere you play there, right? And outlook of whole life. The four qualities are, means these qualities. Which qualities? Plot, characters, dialogue, atmosphere, and outlook of life. These qualities are of play, which is presentation on the stage. Correct? Are you understand what is the play? Right? Now you can take a short screenshot. Now I come to the point of this chapter, the book that saved the earth. At first I want to explain some characters which are very important in this play. These important characters are historian, great and mighty think tank, noodle, Captain Omega, Lieutenant Iota, then Sergeant Oop. These 5 or 6 characters are main important character. Is it clear? Whole plays are depend on these characters. Now I want to come historian. I explain one by one. Just historian. Historian. Who is historian in this play? Historian is introduced to us about this play before this play starts. These all characters' names are very strange, right, for you and unfamiliar for us. Why? Because of they all are belongs to Mars. They all characters are belong to Mars. So it is very strange and unfamiliar for us. It's their names, right? I'm talking about their names. Their names are very unfamiliar and strange for us. Why? Because they are belong to Mars. Because this story, this play is belongs to Martian, right? Because they all are belongs to Mars means they all are Martian. And what's the meaning of Martian? Martian means who live on Mars. They all characters are live on Mars, so they all are called Martian. For us, what we call that? Alien, right? We call them alien, except historian. Historian is not Martian, correct? Historian is not Martian. And the setting on, just remember, the setting of this play is 25th century. And how we can know about this? How can we know about this that this is 25th century's play? We can know about this that This fact is told to us Historian. Who tell us? Historian. Where? Before this play and a museum. Now we come to a story that what happened in the play in 21st century. This historian tell us that a crew from these persons are called crew, right? Means a group of Martian, correct? These persons, these characters are called a crew members of their Martians, right? So this Martians crew from the planet Mars is on the expecting to attack the Earth, correct? They want to attack the Earth, so they come. The crew members come of the spacecraft, correct? Spacecraft. They come through a spacecraft on the Earth and enter a library on Earth, and they read out poems from books of nursery rhymes. Where they enter in the library on Earth, and they confused. They confused by the nursery rhyme book and misinterpret their meaning. Then confused by far-fetched images, the funny poems, etc. Okay, they think that people of the Earth are for more advanced. Martians thought that Earthling means who live on Earth, correct? So they thought that Earthlings are very intelligent, very capable, and to defeat the Martian. And they drop the mission of attacking the Earth and withdraw in a fear. And they go from Earth. And I can say that the rhyme book means a rhyme book of a library saved the Earth. That is not a weapon book, that is not a machinery book, that is only a nursery rhyme book who saved the Earth. Is it clear?